Hello and welcome to another Charity Toolkit video by Andy Best. Today I'm introducing RaiseIt Forms, Charity Toolkit's first in-house product. It's a lightweight tool providing embeddable peer-to-peer fundraising functionality to your website, reporting to Donorfy. Peer-to-peer, what that does what? Let me explain. This is Charity Community Fuel, and this is how they will take up the RaiseIt Forms product. First, they'll head to andybest.com/charity-toolkit and look for the RaiseIt Forms product in the listing. Then they'll complete the registration form to subscribe to the product. As part of that registration, the form will ask for their Donorfy API key and access key. They can find these in Donorfy's user settings and configuration settings, respectively. Next, a member of the Charity Toolkit team will be in touch about configuring the product for things like the themes, values, mappings, etc. And a setup script will be deployed to ready their Donorfy account for the data it'll receive. Community Fuel then need to make 2 new pages on their website, one for their fundraisers to self-register and one for their donors to donate towards those fundraisers. The pages can be built however they want, in the usual way they normally build them, so long as they leave space in the design for the forms to appear. With the setup complete, Charity Toolkit sends Community Fuel 2 code snippets to embed on those pages, one code snippet for the fundraiser registration page and another for the donor page. Immediately, those forms get to work. Let's look at the fundraisers route. Dave decides he wants to set up a fun run fundraising campaign for Community Fuel, so he heads to page 1 of the 2 Community Fuel built a moment ago. Here he registers his fundraising campaign, giving it a name, a target, a description, and all the essential identity data about himself. When he registers his campaign, 2 things happen. First, Dave gets given a unique URL that he can share on social media, encouraging his contacts to visit his campaign and donate. And second, Dave gets a constituent record created in Donorfy. On his record, under the fundraising pages section, is the fundraising appeal he just created, which includes a tally of the donations it's received, as well as the same link he was given to share with his friends. Now let's look at Sean, Dave's friend, who saw Dave's social media posting about the appeal and clicked through. Sean arrives at Dave's fundraising donation page where he fills out Dave's donation form. As you'd expect, this creates a constituent record for Sean in Donorfy as well, and creates the donation transaction on his timeline, which is also soft credited to Dave. The soft credit contributes to Dave's £8,000 target and adjusts the readout on his fundraiser page and Donorfy record accordingly. Well, that's it. Community Fuel can sit back and watch as peer-driven fundraising appeals materialize without having to do anything further. Community Fuel can also restrict the context of the fundraising campaigns their supporters create for them. For example, if they wanted to encourage fundraisers around a Christmas food drive, they would get another configuration established for theme, values, mappings, etc. And they would generate another 2 pages on their website whose content would adequately convey the food drive appeal. They'd receive a subsequent pair of code snippets to embed in those pages just as before, and then all donations made through these fundraisers end up mapped into Donorfy against the Christmas context. That's it. It's really that simple. If you would like to start peer-to-peer fundraising on your website to report into Donorfy by way of the RaiseIt Forms product, get in touch at andybest.com/charity-toolkit.